This is one more thing I wanted to say, following up the video that I'm uploading right now, or that is uploaded. We don't have time to be, arguing over nonsense. Even though the Bible does prophesy how love will wax cold, how basically you'll have families against each other, the mother against the father, father against the mother, mother against the daughter, daughter against the son, son against the father. Like, basically you'll see a bunch of tension rise between families. And that's another sign that's that's a sign of the times. And we must also be aware of that as well. But I've seen a lot of videos where Israelites were talking about different camps and everything, and how they have different doctrines and stuff, and people arguing over this, that, and the third, or whatever. And one camp in particular, called Genesis Israelites, they talked about how basically now is not the time for camp beef. The fact that got all these camps beefing with each other, beefing over doctrine, okay, if y'all got differences in doctrines, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is going to believe in something different. But what we need to be doing is getting our people prepared and keeping our people prepared for the end time, and not beefing over BS. I truly don't care if you believe in mermaids or whatever, because the book of Enoch says something about mermaids or giants, and I've seen people argue about that, and it's okay, that doesn't matter. What is that going to do for me when it comes down to getting into the kingdom? Is me believing in a freaking giant, in a mermaid, and all this extraterrestrial stuff, is me believing in that going to get me to the kingdom? Is me believing in none of that stuff matters when it comes down to the kingdom. That's not a requirement to getting to the kingdom. So if you sit there and try to argue with me about something that's pointless, only thing that I'll argue for is the law. If somebody is trying to sit here and say that, oh, we shouldn't keep the law and everything, or somebody is teaching against the law of the Most High, I'll fight for that. I'll argue over that, because I think there's a verse in the Bible, it says to fight for the law, somewhere in the Apocrypha, but it says fight for the law. So if there's anybody that try to debate against that and say that, oh, we shouldn't keep the law or whatever, okay, I'll debate you against that for sure, because there's too many verses in the Bible and too much evidence to prove how we should be keeping the law, especially when it comes down to getting to the kingdom. And not even just getting to the kingdom, but avoiding the judgment that is soon to happen on this earth, to America specifically. And that's the main thing that I'm more so worried about, is that our people, instead of focusing on the Most High and His laws and commandments, we're going to be focusing on mess, nonsense, distractions that ain't got nothing to do with anything to help us be spiritually ready for what's to come. So some people may be aware of it. Some people may be aware of the fact that in the end times it's going to be a lot of turmoil and pain, and a lot of arguments, a lot of a lot of the prophecies that we see in the Bible is coming to pass in front of our eyes. But I just still want to encourage our people to, like I said, just keep the laws of the Most High. Keep the laws and commandments of the Most High. Like I said in my last video, I know that I got work to do. I got hella work to do. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to sit here and make it seem like that, I'm on the right path, or the path that I need to be, the Most High wants me to be. Because I'm going to make sure I'm going to get right for sure. I know I'm not doing enough. I know I'm keeping a few laws, but I'm not doing enough to really keep all the laws of the Most High. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's what I'm also giving that same, bit my tongue. giving that same message out to my people as well. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. This was just a follow-up from the last video. But once again, I want to give all praise to the Most High, and shalom.